How am I doing? Wow, well, I've got some news for you, chat. Okay, so, I have something I'd like to talk about, guys. Check this out. Check out this fucking chud. Check out this fucking chud, mate. Who the fuck is this guy? So, on Twitter today, I made well, yesterday actually, I made a little tweet. I was like, what are your VTubing hot takes? My VTubing hot take was, posting your face as a VTuber doesn't make you stop being a VTuber. Cause nobody cares about Kason being considered a VTuber. Posting face isn't making content with your face, quote unquote, and making face content a few times isn't the majority of your content being your face. People just don't like to see us as people, and that's weird. They just want to see us as anime characters when we're humans behind it. I like being in character, I like being a demon princess, don't get me wrong, but I'm a person behind this. So that's what I said. Some dude comes into my DMs, right? My DMs, right? Well, not even my DMs, I guess. He came into my comments, and he was like, it's people like you who water down VTubing to e-girl who uses an anime skin sometimes, and being called out for being a tourist ruins that. And I said, of course, that Western VTubing, one has different culture from Eastern VTubing. Like Western VTubing versus Japanese VTubing have very different conventions in general. But I also said that my fan base has had no issue with partial face reveal posts, and nobody has ever said that it makes me less of a VTuber, quote unquote. It seems like only the Western tourists care about somebody's face. And this was his response. He said, lady, respectfully and sincerely, you've been streaming for 2.5 years. Actually, it's been, 1 year and 9 months. I've been streaming for 1 year and 9 months, actually. I haven't been streaming a complete 2 years yet. I'll be streaming a complete 2 years in March. So, and you rebranded multiple times. Rebrand? I haven't rebranded at all. Just using a different model doesn't make it a rebrand. My character has always been the same character. I've always been a brown demon princess, except for when I was white because I didn't find a model that had brown skin, or that I could change the skin color of. That was the only time that I wasn't a brown demon VTuber, with purple hair and pink eyes. And even when I was white, I had purple hair and pink eyes. When have I rebranded, guys? In the 1 year and 9 months that I've been streaming? You refuse to embrace VTuber culture, and that's why you don't grow. I got 1 million views on a clip literally like 2 months ago, and got invited to collab with FanFan. Who isn't growing? Those 21,000 followers don't translate to viewership. You know what also doesn't translate to viewership, random dude on the internet? Being a hater online. Being a hater online also doesn't translate to viewership, buddy. I'm just saying, when I was in my first year of VTubing, guess what I managed to do? I started in March, and I streamed on, what is it called? I was streaming on YouTube for a little bit, and the first thing that I got invited to towards the end of summer, towards fall, was Comic-Con. I was invited to do an entire event teaching people about VTubing at Comic-Con, New York Comic-Con, NYCC. This previous year, 2025, I did the exact same thing again. In the 2 years that I've been streaming, I've managed to go to Comic-Con twice. What are you doing? I've also gone to Off-Kai this year. I was at Off-Kai, digitally. For Comic-Con, I was there in person. And that's the reason why I face revealed in the first place. That's the reason why I partially face revealed in the first place. Because people were going to see my face anyway. So what's the point in hiding it? All for somebody to what? Post my face and be like, haha, I'm doxing you. That's why I posted my face, buddy. I'm sorry that I'm cute and that you're mad that you're not cute. I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. Maybe if you stopped hating, you'd have less wrinkles? I don't know. Also, don't even get me started on the fact that he tried to call me a tourist. Don't even try to get me started on the fact that he called me a tourist. When I've literally been following VTubing since VTubing's infancy in Japan. I've been following for forever. I literally used to watch all of the translated clips I could all over fucking YouTube and 4chan. I used to follow all of the memes. I was in all of the early VTubing lingo. I understand all of the early VTubing lingo from Idol all the way up to Western VTubing. I literally only started watching VTubing in the West because of indies, because I didn't like how how similar it was to JP VTubing when they were basically the same. I was like, why are you doing the same thing but not in Japanese? So I started watching indie VTubers, and that's how I fell in love with VTubing in the West. VTubing in the West has a very different culture from VTubing in the East. And if you know VTubers, you would know that. But obviously you don't know VTubers. And that's why you didn't know that. Because you're a filthy chud on the internet who doesn't know anything about VTubing. I hope this helps. Anyway, how's everybody doing today? Okay, let me go ahead and read chat. I'm gonna cut that down to a video. I'm gonna send that to the guy. That'll be really funny, right, guys?